Hey guys, Trevor Duncan here with Sell Seattle and sellseattle.com. I appreciate you joining me on my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, I'd love for you to subscribe. Today I will be showing you how to do a master reset to remove all of your personal data from a Verizon Motorola Droid X. This is a really nice smartphone. It does not have a physical keyboard. It's an all touchscreen Android phone. With this nice big screen on it. But let's go ahead and get started. To unlock the screen, you can just tap the power key on the top of the phone there, and then swiping your finger across will unlock the screen. So this is what the home page currently looks like on this phone. And we're going to go ahead and at the very bottom right corner touch the app tray, which will pull up all of your apps. And the way this phone is oriented, they're currently just in alphabetical order. So we're going to use our finger to slide the screen up until we can see this icon next to my thumb. It looks kind of like a wheel, and it says settings. We're going to touch that. Then we are brought to a list of multiple options here, starting with wireless and networks. We're going to pull the screen up, touching it, and just slide your finger up till you can see here where it says privacy. We're going to touch that option, and then I hope you can see on this next screen the options we have. It says backup my data. You'll definitely want to do that first. If you're concerned about losing anything such as your contact list, any emails in your Gmail, applications and things like that, you would want to check this box that says back up my data. But today we want to clear the phone, so we're not going to do that. You see at the bottom of the screen here it says factory data reset. I'm going to go ahead and touch that. Then a page comes up. It has a lot of wording on it. It's just reminding us that this will erase all of the data from the internal storage, including Google account information, system and apps, downloaded applications. It reminds us that to clear things like music, pictures, and other things, we would need to clear the SD card. But let's go ahead and scroll down, and you'll see a button here that says reset phone. You're just going to touch that. We then get one more reminder page stating that if we erase all of our data, it is impossible to reverse this action. So this is the point of no return. But I'm ready to reset this phone, so we're going to touch here where it says erase everything. We just saw on the screen there it said that it was going to go ahead and erase. This process can sometimes take a few moments. Right now the phone is rebooting back up to the Motorola screen, and we can see here this is an icon which shows a little Android and a box with an arrow, and there's a status bar here at the bottom. This is just a representation of the phone being reset here on the screen. After a few moments, when it comes back up, what you'll see is you'll be at the original Android startup page where you actually have to log in using your Google account to use the phone. When it comes back up, I'll show you a cool trick. Something about these Droid phones, even without service, they're very handy for simply surfing the web on Wi-Fi. I actually have a few customers that purchase the phones just for that. So let's talk while we're waiting about a couple other reasons, and you can feel free to fast forward this point if you'd like. Some reasons that you would want to do a factory reset on your phone. Maybe you're getting ready to gift the phone to a new user in your family. Maybe you're getting ready to sell it on Craigslist, or maybe through a service like ours at sellseattle.com. Or maybe you're even having to go through some kind of exchange with your phone company or your insurance company. Any one of those circumstances, you would of course want to be sure to clear off your personal data so that nobody can access your phone records, your contacts, emails, and things like that. Looks like this phone is going to take a few moments. Oh, here we go. Something's happening. The screen just went blank. Now it's completely dark. And I believe in just a moment it's going to come back up. Here we go. We're back at the Motorola startup screen. Anybody who maybe has this phone, if you're watching this video, I'd love for you to leave a comment to share with others what you like about the phone, what you don't like. I want this channel to be a resource for people of sharing of ideas and phone specs. Here we see recycling. This is the Droid icon here. I just want to be able to show you, like I said, when the screen comes up, there's kind of a cool trick that allows you to bypass the menus. So you can simply use the phone to surf Wi-Fi, or I'm not sure, I guess use it as a camera. If you had an SD card in there, even without service, you could use it simply as a camera. And while we continue to wait, I'll tell you a little more about sellseattle.com. I started this company back in 2011 because I used to work in the wireless industry, and I became aware of cell phones and the dangers of cell phones. Did you know that there's chemicals in here, things as nasty as arsenic, lead, mercury, antimony, lots of different carcinogens and just nasty stuff that is no good for the environment. So I really want to let people know that it's not good to throw cell phones in the garbage. So if you have a cell phone or smartphone that's become damaged, it's no longer working, or for any other reason is not useful to you, please visit sellseattle.com and find out how you can recycle that phone, or if it is working, how you can earn money and make sure that the phones stay out of landfills. Now here we are back at the main Android screen, which I mentioned we would see after the reboot. It says it's giving us the option of an emergency call or to choose the language. Now normally in order to get started, you just touch the Android and it would walk you through the startup process or the setup process. But actually I want to show you that on the Droid, when it's on this particular screen, if you touch all four corners of the screen, starting up here on the left, if you just touch, of course I say that, here we go. It takes a second, but then you can simply bypass that first screen, meaning that we would not have to log in using Gmail. The phone right now is communicating with the server, but in a moment it would allow us to at least get to all the preloaded apps, the camera, and so on. This phone's telling me the service is unavailable because it's not connected, but just something kind of cool there. So that again has been the steps from the device, how to master reset a Motorola Droid X from Verizon. This is Trevor Duncan with Sell Seattle. Want to thank you again for your time. Please subscribe, comment, like, and have yourself a great day.